Hello there, YouTube, and welcome to a 72. Well, I'm glad it's not 92. There's a 9 and something I was about to say. A 72 degree Sunday the 19th. I thought yesterday was the 19th, but you'll see on the date when what you guys have probably already corrected me, but the date's right on everything on the video. The little splash screen that starts off from yesterday. But anyway, we're going to take the Pan America for a ride for the first time in exactly 6.5 months. It's been 6 months and 15 days. Its last ride was on October 5th. That was its first birthday. So it's hard to believe, 197 days ago. What in the world? It's crazy that much time goes by. You know, it's funny, as Kelly and I are talking about how the winter seemed to go by so fast. It did not, in fact, go by fast, because it turned rainy and pretty much stayed that way. But anyway, let's take the Pan America for a rip. Hot almighty. She lit right off, just like I knew it would. So I was concerned about the sun blasting me in the face in this thing, and the Action 6 doesn't have those little Christmas bells or something in the the glaze from the lens flare on the lens. This one just has kind of normal little round spots, but I mean, it wasn't that big of a deal on the Action 5 Pro, but I don't know, it just seemed weird being on there. But anyway, the little woman wasn't out on the porch, and I honked. She must have had to hit the bathroom or something, so she can keep track of me on the phone and everything else. Out here cruising around on the old back roads. Wonder how the old creek's doing down here. Oh, she looks absolutely like normal. Guess all them rains, well, I guess it has been a few days since it rained. Like everywhere I go, I got the sun in my face. I'll be heading north for a bit here now, so that should clear me up a little bit. By old Gospodor here. Haven't swung by there in a while. Oh, there, old Gospodor. You know, it's been so long since I rode this thing, it shocks me when I come to a stop. I don't know, I think I rode GSA so much that I'm expecting the ground to be a whole lot farther underneath me, so it shocks me, because this thing sinks so far when you come to a stop. What a crazy cool, what a cool feature. It's funny, I think I mentioned this before, but when these things first came out, some of the reviewers were riding these things and they go, well, you can't ride them off road because it sinks and you lose ground clearance and you get stuck on everything. It takes you 2 seconds to turn it off. Read the manual before you ride. Just kind of going all over the place today. I had a plan, then I changed my plan, then I changed my plan back. Oh man, I don't want to go that far. My goal is I broke a tool at work, and I have one other one at home, but I don't want to. If I take it from home, I won't replace it until I need it, and then I'll be mad. I'll be mad. It's more urgent when it's at work. And I swear I had a couple of those things, but I can't find another one. Actually, it is a Craftsman tool. Maybe I could swing by a Ace Hardware or whoever it is that does Craftsman tools nowadays. Oh, I'm getting a pretty good side wind there. But if you get the shield down, we're all muffled. It was quite windy at the house before I took off. That's what you need right after you have a rain or something. Just give me some wind. So it dries it out real quick. You guys remember years ago, a hawk flew up in that tree? I'm trying to think what I was even on. I think I was on my Iron 883. I turned around and went back up to it. I could see it real good, but I don't think the GoPro I was using picked it up very well. Nice house in the top of that hill would be something wonderful, wouldn't it? You'd have no trees around it. Oh, goodness gracious, there's St. Helens. Hello there, St. Helens. Taking you guys through here before when this is all flooded and the water's up. I mean, the ditch is full and the water's on the road. I think we were in an automobile when we did that. Somebody must be doing something to some property out there. Yep, and they cut some trees down. See, there you go, a house up on the hill. It's crazy, all the chicken farms that aren't running anymore. Look at that one, the whole end cap of it's falling in. With the way price of eggs were here, was that last year or some point? It was nuts. It'd have been nice to have our pen full of chickens again. State Park. It'll be nice and cool running through this back area. Season hasn't kicked in far enough for the park to open up. Yeah, it's a little chilly back in here. Bike saying 74. You know, I don't think I actually looked at the thermometer when I left. As Kelly was saying, it's way warmer than it was yesterday. So it's dropping to 73 now. You can feel the coolness. You get these thick forests. The day's warmth doesn't get into the woods, so it stays cool. Remember, we used to look over those trees and you could see that racetrack up there. The only thing you can see now is you can barely see the lights. It was a little dirt short track. There used to be races out here every week during the summer. And I think the owner, the guy that set it all up, passed on, and his kids had no interest whatsoever in it. So away it went. There's our rock house up here. Mama likes to look at. Although they've let the trees and stuff grow up so much you can hardly see it now. But anyway, I think Harbor Freight closes at 7. I need to get rolling. It's already 6:15. Good Lord. What happened to the day? So we have a train. Oh, there you got to hear it. An old freighter passing through. Maybe we take you through old downtown Centralia here. I love the old choo-choo trains. Again, Spaces me out how low this thing is to the ground when you come to a stop. Maybe this thing will have a cool pusher behind it here and make a bunch of noise. That's the old, I think that's 1911 is the year of that train station. Nice to get out and ride on you there, old Pan America. Can't believe it's been 6.5 months. Man, where does that time go? It's a shame that the bells are digital now instead of the actual bells up there ring-dinging. Oh, there we go. Come on, make some noise. No, they're just cruising. Really cool nonetheless. No way. I done drove out here and they are closed. Yep, they're closed up tighter than a tick. Sunday, I can't make out what it says. Obviously, it's probably 6 o'clock or something. Oh, no. Well, Pan America, we got a ride out of it, didn't we? What a bummer. Man. I came, I went, and I did not conquer. Wow, look how much that tree is filled in. It's such a beautiful house. And man, for what that thing was for sale for at one point, after the big crash, the housing thing, speaking of 08, 09, that was right around that area. Could have got that thing for a song and a dance. But you weren't likely to get a mortgage at that point. I think everybody, including the banks, were running scared. So we'll roll down this hill here. This is always cool. Kelly always likes this, so do I too. Stuck my shield up already. Excuse me. I choked myself. I was trying to keep it in. They got a green for the west side southbound. Holy moly, look at all them. You won't be able to see them, but all them mountains still have a lot of snow on the top of them. That's crazy. Hee-haws saying it's a lazy Sunday evening. It's old Maggie's barn up there. Sadly, somebody else has come along and purchased that thing, and took her name off of it. It used to be a beautiful red barn. Now somebody painted it gray. I think people were probably still coming by all the time, and they figured they had to change something to stop them from coming by. Nothing stays the same, sadly. Beautiful white fences. Look out there, Robin. Holy moly, what is that gonna be? Well, it looks like they're building a blimp hangar or something. Wow. You always see the construction companies, but you never know what's being built. People used to proudly, say what's going to be there. So I'm actually going to, believe it or not, I'm going to zip down here and run the freeway here for a little bit, get closer to home. I'm running out of time here quick. But the entrance is right here. I'm gonna jump on that, and I'll come back on once that's over with. That's boring on the freeway. Old barn. Well, the freeway, as usual, is boring. But man, can you crunch some miles when you do that? They got me back down here to Toledo, just bam. Man, now that's a lawn to mow. I don't know though, if you stuck all my pieces together, it might equal that. Probably easier, you just, going past, there's nothing to go around. Woo! Water's still murky, but it's getting down there though. There's our old bridge. Posted, no trespassing, do not enter. Aye, aye, Captain. It's about time for Deer's Leap to be coming out here. You gotta be careful. Oh man, I may run out of time to take old Shishi for a walk. Boy, she'll be hugely disappointed. Man, I fiddle farted way too much. Getting going. I never trust somebody's not gonna fly across that thing. Very nice to get out on the Pan America again after 6.5 months. There's like times during the winter you walk out there and you look and you see that thing, because you're in and out of there, in the mornings and the afternoon, coming to and from work. So you walk out there and you walk up to that thing and you go, jeez, it's almost like I forgot I had this thing. You get all excited for riding weather and it's pouring down rain outside and you can't go riding, or it's too cold. The days are so short that your little window to go is so fleeting, Anyway, I'm gonna rip on up to the house here and get this thing put away and get the mama to do a goodbye, and we'll go from there. Appreciate you coming along for a ride. 6.5 months later, it's crazy. Thanks. We'll see you at the house here in a bit. All that shooting and banging. And they're just casually roaming along out there. Oh, we're used to it around here. We got crazy people that live around here. Just go boom, 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 all they want. They're probably so used to it. Literally, there's no fear. They were in our backyard. What do we got walking down the road here? Come on, camera, zoom. Something. We'll figure it out. Unfortunately, I didn't get it. It stopped. It was sitting right there on the side of the road staring at me. It was a bobcat. Just as plain as day. I mean, you absolutely can't miss them with their little on their ears. Just sitting right there. I'm reaching for my phone. I'm like, oh, come on. And Sasha's kind of stopped and stared at it, and it goes, phew, shot off in the bushes. That would explain, because I think our cats go out on the road, and Sasha and them are very interested in that. Well, some of that's not a domestic cat. Just because of, well, what's in it. They're so elusive. I mean, it could literally be still staring at me right there. You'd never know it. That's pretty wild. That explains the things I see along the side of the road here. Sasha likes to rub her face in it. So you gotta catch her. There's two more sitting here in the back field. That's pretty cool. Sasha hadn't even noticed them yet. She don't really care about them. Man. That's where when we first took off, was in that field right there. They were out here in the backyard. I grabbed Kelly. Oh no, they're running off. Oh man. Look at Mount Rainier there. Hold on. Now somehow or another I gotta keep Sasha still. There's Mount Rainier. Right there in the backyard. That's pretty cool, huh? That's about realistic to the naked eye. There. That's what it looks like when you're not looking through a camera or something. And this is just a standard lens out of the iPhone. Birds are whizzing across. All right, I'm gonna cut it that. We'll go to the goodbye. I'll finish walking her through the field out here and back in the woods there, and we'll do a goodbye. Appreciate you watching. Well, hello there, YouTube. This may be loud because Sasha's wanting to go for a walk, and then World War III sounds like it's kicking off over there.
Somebody has a lot of money for ammo.
Apparently.
That is not cheap.
Well, Danny won't be coming on the walk, that's for sure.
Nope.
But anyway, I'm going to do a little walk, so you'll see that before you see this, if I even record anything. But anyway, didn't get any tools. My objective was a bust.
Poor hub.
Yep.
But you got a pretty ride.
Yep, it was a nice ride. Beautiful ride. I had to take I guess it's probably a good thing they weren't open, because I'd be later than I am now.
That's true.
I even took the freeway back. I took a little bit of back roads and said, you know what, I need the freeway. Whew. Boy, you can get home in a hurry on that. Yeah. I know, Sasha. We're about to roll. All right. So we're going to wrap up the weekend at that.
Alrighty, well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same Smoak time, same Smoak channel. Don't forget to give a thumbs up. You guys have a wonderful Monday or Tuesday.
Heck yeah. Alrighty. See you in the morning on the way to the old J.O.B.
Yep.
All right. Bye-bye now.